Hi guys, and welcome back to Find Love or Die Trying. It's been a while since I recorded. It's been a few weeks. Sorry I haven't really done it, but here I am back at it again. Now, last time, we were doing our third date with Scarlett, and we were supposed to do a third date with Tara until Damien and Kat screwed us over and made us start all over again. Somehow. And we're gonna find out hopefully very soon. But for now, my first dates are only Allie, Violet, or Yui. I can't go back to Scarlet or Tara. So let's just get the new Game Plus started. I think I wanna go with... Let's go with the childhood friend, Yui. Alright, we'll make it happen. What's with that sign? The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give way beneath my feet and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eye could see, and her in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of it all. Hey there! What you doing all the way out here? I was looking for you. I could ask you... Well, you know what? I could ask you the same. I guess so. Yui had the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Care to join me for a walk? I'd like that. That's actually kind of cute. Just, our childhood friend, surrounded by, animals in a sunflower field. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, and the alpacas, and my bunnies Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. Okay, she's a country girl. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit, way back when. You know, that's when I met you. How did we meet? Well, you know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past, instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear, every building looks the same. You could say that again. Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't really gone to a big, city. I'd like to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Wait, hold on. Actually, retract my previous statement. I have been to big cities before. And, Yui, they don't really look all the same, let me tell you. Except you. I helped you? Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that. I'm sorry about that. Oh wait, you only knew each other in your high school? Okay, then that doesn't really count as childhood friend then. Just high school buds. Oh, it's not your fault, Vince. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take too long to remove them from the quay. Yui? Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. Don't play innocent with me now. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. Found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could just tell her enough of what was worrying me to make me feel more at home and at ease. Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll all be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side. Okay, that was actually kind of wholesome. Except for that part of her whispering. I'll just remove them out of the equation later thing. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Okay, who'd be coming at this hour? I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there! Sorry to bother you this late. It's alright. What's up, cat? Don't mind me, just gonna make myself real comfortable. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going through this again. Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. I really gotta get one of these beds for myself already. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. So, what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me? You wish! Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. You know what I'm wondering? Is Cat like a route that I could unlock soon? Maybe? Or is she just like a hidden route? I don't know. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing and making sure you're doing your best on ratings. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your day today with Yui was a ratings knockout. People can't stop raving about your date with Yui today. I mean, mostly dead friends because they want to be in your position, but Nice to know that the outside world is safer than here. They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui be their soulmate candidate. Then again, it's no fun if this is just the Yui show. We need more drama, betrayal, romance. Tomorrow, I want to find out who your second soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date instead. Okay, I'd rather go on the second date with Yui tomorrow. Damn, what do I do now? I really want to go back to Scarlet. That was my girl. But who's to say that they might take me again, erase my memory, and make me start for round 3? You know what? Let's just agree. Alright. Sounds good to me. I would have expected more resistance, but I guess you understand your situation. Without those ratings getting higher and higher every day, they'll axe the show and your life with it. I guess that makes sense in some warped way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. I'd almost think that it wasn't your first time on a life or death killing dating show. You don't fucking say. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night. Good. She was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. Okay, right, the dream. Here we go. The sound of waves. Hey! I can hear her call out to me within a dream. It's you. I love you. Wait, did this happen the first time? I always will. And I'll always love you too. My mouth moves on its own. Even if there's so many other women on this show, they could never be you. I held her tight and kissed her. You promise? I promise. Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me. I meant every word I said. She smiled at me. You better have. Your face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? Damn, okay. Dream is becoming a bit clearer, probably. In the morning, the girls and I decide to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh god! Wait, the 3 girls I chose. But Scarlet, I will remember you soon. I better. Oh wow! There's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Really? You never seen a tulip? Grandma and I only grew how do you say it again? Hyacinths back home, so nope. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can believe that. The only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the labs. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Scarlet, actually, there is such a well, not really a Venus flytrap, but it's similar. ... Literally never. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day, too. Do you really gotta mention that, girl? I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? Tea's ready. Oh, hello, Violet. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money is on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. Okay, so time to choose. There you are. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who is your second soulmate candidate. Cat moved in closer to whisper. Not like you really have a choice, though. So, without further ado, who's the unlucky girl? I'd like to spend some time today with... You know what? Let's go with Violet. I choose Violet. Alright, well, make it happen. Give us a minute to set up the scene, then go find her. I had just gone outside the mansion to find Violet when a white limousine drove up and stopped in front of me. Is that, probably her. Oh no, it's one of the bros. One stepped out from the driver's seat and walked towards me. Vince, good day. Please do enter. What's with the formal talk? Please just get in the car. You already heard what she did to my bro. Wait, huh? What did Violet do? And to which one of your brothers? He opened the passenger door and ushered me inside. I shrugged and went inside. What's the worst that could happen on a death gaming date show? We sat in silence as one drove me to what looked like some sort of fancy restaurant, then escorted me inside. We're just in the aquarium! What the fuck are you talking about? Bonjour, suitor. I trust my new butler brought you here safely. Yeah, he did. What's going on, Violet? I thought I would give you a chance to have some time alone with the star of the show, that's all. I am told this is what people do when they are courting. Have you never been on a date before? Of course I have. I've read all the manuals on the subject. I'll have you know, I've studied every book of the... Wait, what the fuck is that title? The Lusty New Asian Maid series, and know them all by heart. Impressed, I'm sure. Sure, yeah. We'll just agree with that. That's... yeah, a word for it. Pardon my interruption. I brought your food. Please be seated, honored guests. Violet and I sat at a table in the center of the palace, as one placed each dish onto the table one by one. He seemed to linger over the meatballs as he brought them over. Thank you, one. Something's wrong with the meatballs, huh? Please, don't hold yourself back. Don't think I will. This food looks incredible, and probably worth than my life. You're right on both accounts. I'm ecstatic you like the assortment. I planned it myself. You're a chef? You could say that. What do you mean? Wait, I've got a bad feeling about this. Anyway, tell me more about yourself, Vince. There's not too much to say. Amnesia is a hell of a drug. You do not remember your past? Yeah, bummer, right? Then rest assured, I will find the finest scientist in all the land to help you recover your memory when this is over. That would be great. Thanks, Violet. Think nothing of it. It's the duty of those with more to give back, no? Though, have you ever thought, perchance, that this is actually a blessing in disguise? What do you mean? Many of us would be happier not knowing what drags us down. That may be true, but still, I need to know. You sound just like the reference examples in the romance manuals. Consider me impressed. You know, those manuals are just regular old fiction novels, right? Wait, so she's been reading, romance novels. That's all. You're quite funny, Vince. An admirable trait to have. I like that. ... Anyway, you haven't told me about yourself, Violet. Who are you? What do you do for fun? I like to know. Being the scion of the Valentines does not leave much time for fun, I'm afraid. Even on this show, I spend most of my waking hours managing the Valentine's restaurant businesses. But I suppose, if I have a spell of time, I enjoy... baking. I don't get it. Why are you embarrassed by liking baking? Everyone has a hobby. Baking is something of a servant hobby, according to my parents. When they found out I was enjoying that, well, they made sure to stop me from ever doing it again, with all the restaurant work. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? You know what? I do know of what, but what do you mean? Who cares what your parents think? Here on this island a million miles... Sorry, saliva. Here on this island a million miles out, they can't stop you. How about you find some time together to make up for lost time? Ha, 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 ha. She laughed like a child. That would be wonderful. I'll make some time on my calendar for you. We spent the next few hours enjoying the finest meal that money could buy. Each course was better than the last, just like each chapter of The Lusty New Asian Maid, according to Violet. Something tells me that the same applies to every moment I'll share together with Violet. Huh, she didn't have a CG or something. Maybe if I pick her again. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Yup, Cat. Hey there, got a minute? Let me just make sure... Wait, hold on. I need to drink water. My throat is killing me. Give me a sec. Let me just make sure you and Violet see me coming here. Fan some flames. Sorry, what? Cat looked around, smiled, then went into my room. I followed suit. First, the good news. Thanks to my plan, we've got enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but loved it even more after Violet kicked off this competition. I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now at least, but that can change on a dime, so keep it up. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Oh boy, here we go. Who appeals to me more, Yui or Violet? Let me just save real quick. You know what? I'm actually more curious about Violet right now. So, though I've known her for less time, I think I like Violet more right now. I don't know as much as I like about Violet just yet, but I know more than anything that I just want to keep learning more about her. Really? Well, can't say I'm surprised. Let's see where things go with her. You'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Alright, here we go. What's next up in the dream? Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. It's just the two of us, spending the evening together in the games room. I'm reading a book, and at the same time, watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. It's fun to watch her savor each victory, or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's times like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you. Fuck you! Okay, damn, girl. I love this woman so much. Okay, we're in the kitchen. Then you set the meat at around 300 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay, got it. Tara furiously scribbled down notes. Wait a minute, couldn't I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes?
Huh?
That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid. Yes, I was about to say the same thing. But the math checks out. No, that's not how math and cooking works, Tara. What's going on? Oh, good morning. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast. Oh man, that sounds good, a pot roast. So far, I'd say it's going pretty well. Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today, instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right. And the student has surpassed the master. Don't tell me you actually turned it up to 600 degrees. On second thought, maybe I'll prepare an alternative course. One moment, please. Yes, thank you, Violet. Oh, ye of little faith. Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Alright, here we go. What's gonna be the results? She's going ... Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight. Okay, Scarlett's reacting first. Don't know if it's a good or a bad one. Okay, Yui now? Allie? Wait, I don't think hers hasn't changed much. Now me. It's delicious! Oh damn, okay. Okay, Tara, I'm sorry. I didn't know what your game was there. I did it! Oh my gosh! Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five. Should I become a food vlogger? I'm a cooking savant! This talent shouldn't be wasted. Psst. Hey, Violet. What is it? Is this what you cooked? Or is this what Tara cooked? Oh wait, she did say that she was gonna make a plan B dish. Violet smiled and winked at me. I don't know what you were talking about. She sipped on her soup contentedly. I couldn't help but smile back at her. Damn, this was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back about 3 days, but still, it counts for something. Alright, I found Kat in the same place she found me yesterday. Morning! It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate. Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4. The poor guy, he doesn't know you've been rigging the show. What he doesn't know can't hurt him. Anyway, after you make your choice, it'll be just between the 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait just a second. What does... I thought somebody would ask, so let me explain. If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of this show a tropical getaway for you. You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in a mansion, so really, it's no big deal. Tara did a little fist bump. So, without further ado, who's the last unlucky girl? Well, I mean, it's not like I have much of a choice in this now, do I? Allie. Well, make it happen. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now, be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene. So when can I go back to Scarlet? How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill. Relax. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, rule number... I won't say number 1, but rule number whatever in any sort of medium. Don't ever ask that fucking question. Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be on a TV show that didn't end up with me dead? Don't worry, I've got you. Oh, shit! Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pulling me down the slope with her. We were rollerblading, and we were going downhill. Fuck! I tried to step back up on reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh, fuck! We started rolling down the hill, faster and faster and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. I screamed. Allie laughed and pointed at me. We're going down a hill on rollerblades with no control, and you're pointing and laughing at me, woman. Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it. Allie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me without ever having letting go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice. Now you've got the hang of it. Huh. Okay. That's, pretty cute. Just, us on rollerblades. You've got a funny way of teaching. The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no? No! Don't fucking do that! No matter what! Don't do that to a poor bird! That's definitely a way of looking at it. Don't worry about it. You weren't ever in danger. I was not ever in danger, huh? Have you been rollerblading for a long time? Nope. I actually just learned how to today. What was that about never being in danger? Shh. You're quite the daredevil, aren't you? What gave that away? She laughed as she slapped me on the back. You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did. Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Allie. Shucks, I feel the same way. It's great to be around someone willing to go on an adventure. The world's gone crazy, we're all gonna die. You might as well be around people that make life worth living. I couldn't say it better myself. You know, I bet you can't skate backwards. Allie reversed and started skating backwards, as if to taunt me. Oh? Why's that? I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm Vince, and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me! Come on, it was a hill! Yeah. I felt a fire light inside me. You know what? Bring it on, Allie. Oh, are you sure? Did I stutter? There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air and did a 360 rotation and did it back. No. I have never seen anyone on roller skates, rollerblades, do a backflip. That's just suicide. No, we're gonna take on the possibly safe bet and do a 360 rotation! Wait, am I spinning? Or is the world spinning? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck! Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. Whoa, what the fuck? No, I won't let you kill Vince. What? You're going to wish we had. What? Just... What the hell? You're up! You okay? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be just fine in no time. Kat and I treated your injuries. Pretty well if I do say so myself. Well, what happened? You, well, skated backwards. We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here? I carried you here. Oh man, my head. Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but I made you some food. It should help you get your strength back up quick. Thanks, Allie. That's really nice of you. Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise is that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knocked yourself out. I'll take my chances. I took a bite of the food cautiously. Gah! Gah! I'm dying! For a moment, Allie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Allie. Relax, don't give me that look. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback. You know, no one forced you to jump. She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her head through my hair and scratched it. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes. I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Vince. But promise to not be too stupid again, okay? I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl. Nice. I guess impressed is what we'll call it. We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, some way, Allie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion. Oh, hey. Hey, Kat. What's up? Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. I know Violet was your favorite till now, but maybe Allie has shaken things up a bit. Who's number one now? I mean, Allie almost got me killed. Not that I'm deducting points on her for that, but I still like Violet the most. She's still my number one. But deep in my mind, when I'll remember, it'll be Scarlet who'll take that back. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. And I know it's going to be worth the wait. Damn, that's definitely going to go in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much. Jeez, if I tried. I've got some good news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 soulmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which, of course, means the show will go on. That's awesome. So I'm safe now? Just for now, though we're not out of the woods just yet, we need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of the girls you've already dated. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Just imagine that sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a sec. Sound good to you? Damn, the day when I'll finally get ad revenue on my channel. Sounds like a plan to me. Good, that's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your first second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings. Will do. Thanks, Kat. No biggie. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night. I waved goodbye to her as she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. ... We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island. I love the way the wind feels. Why's that? Feels like freedom! Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from... She pulled me closer and kissed me on the lips. Hey, yo! For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only 2 people that existed. doing what I want. I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss. I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching. Yo! We laughed together as we cruised along till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, threatening to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? Oh my gosh, I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay? No worries, I'm good. Thanks, Yui. Okay, so word of my, stupid idea did get around. I'm so relieved. Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I've only got a few scrapes and bruises. I'm surprised the both of you aren't dead after what you pulled. Believe me too. Wait, what? I mean, no worries, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever. Technically, that's probably true, but... You should teach us how to rollerblade, Allie. It seems like it'd be fun. You sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, rewind to what I said like a couple minutes ago about never ask this fucking question. Okay, rule number, I won't say number one, but rule number whatever in any sort of medium. Don't ever ask that fucking question. I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Allie grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later. Hey Tara, how was skating? ... I sure figured. There's no words. Well, I think Allie broke Tara. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face, as if to check if anyone was still in there. Tara, you in there? Hey Tara, the internet's back! Damn, I actually thought that would work. I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on this island? ... Luckily, Tara was fine. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened, and I guess we'll just keep it that way. What did you see, Tara? I guess we'll never know. Alright, here we go. The second dates of round 2. Morning! Congrats! You've made it to the 4th day. And you've become the first person to not have 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who'd have thought? Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really proud of yourself. I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your 3 lucky romantic interests, who do you want to spend today with? Okay, second dates with Allie, Violet, or Yui will start next time. I'll leave it here for today. So, we just spent a time in nature with Yui, did fancy lunch. Wait, was it lunch or dinner? Well, a fancy meal with Violet and the rollerblading with Allie. That almost ended up with me being KO'd. But yeah, I actually enjoyed those first dates. But right now I'm still concerned on when I will get back to my girl Scarlet. But who knows? But for now, I'll leave it here. If you guys enjoyed my first dates with these 3 girls, hit the like button. And consider subscribing if you want to see more content with me. For me, I mean. And with that said, I'll see you around soon.